weather, and range are both green, and we are proceeding with a T0 of 8:15 a.m. Pacific time from Vandenberg Space Force Base Pad 4 East. The teams are currently tracking no issues with the vehicles or spacecraft. And with liftoff just 3 minutes and 49 seconds from now, we are there seeing the TE retract away from the vehicle. That is the transporter erector, which is what is used to roll the vehicle out to the pad and lift it to its vertical launch position. There's about 25 seconds remaining in the LOX load for the first stage. Falcon 9 is fully loaded with its fuel, which is RP1, or Rocket Propellant 1. First stage LOX load will wrap in about 5 seconds, and second stage will wrap its LOX load.
Complete.
There we heard the call out, stage 1 LOX load is complete. Second stage LOX load is still underway, and that will wrap up at about T-minus 2 minutes. After liftoff and stage separation, the booster is scheduled to land on our drone ship, Of Course I Still Love You, which is stationed out in the Pacific Ocean. Reusability allows SpaceX to refly the most expensive parts of the rocket,
Falcon 9 is in startup.
There we just heard the call out that Falcon 9 is now on internal power.
15 seconds. T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Engines full power. And liftoff of Starlink 2-6. Go Falcon, go Starlink.
Vehicle is pitching downrange.
M1D chamber pressure is nominal.
Now at T plus 30 flight, you can see Falcon 9 is fully lifted off from 4 East AM Pacific time.
Power and telemetry nominal.
Falcon 9 is supersonic.
Falcon 9 is now traveling faster than the speed of sound.
Max Q.
There we heard the call out for Max Q, indicating that the vehicle has passed through the maximum dynamic pressure that it will feel during flight. There we heard the call out for MVAC chill, indicating that that second stage engine, the MVAC, or Merlin vacuum engine, preparing for its ignition. As the name indicates, MECO, or main engine cutoff, is where all 9 of those Merlin engines on the first stage will shut down. Stage separation is where the first and second stages will separate, and then SES1, or second engine start 1, is where we will ignite that Merlin vacuum engine on the second stage.
Nico.
Stage separation confirmed.
MVAC ignition.
There you can see all 3 of those events happening, one right after another, including with a successful second stage ignition. There on the left-hand side of your screen, we can see those grid fins deploying. Those will help steer the vehicle back down for a precise landing on
Fairing separation confirmed.
gorgeous view of that fairing separation, exposing our payloads to the vacuum of space. There you can see one of those fairing halves falling away behind in the background there on the right-hand side of your screen. We will attempt to recover the fairing halves using our recovery vessel NRC Quest. Both of the fairing halves flying on today's mission are flight proven. One half flew for the 5th time and the other for a 3rd. In about 10 seconds, we'll have entry burn start up.
Stage 1, entry burn start up.
Stage 1 FTS has saved.
Stage 1, also known as the booster, has ignited 3 engines to help slow it down for atmospheric reentry. The first stage is used to launch our 49 satellites, and our deorbit rideshare payload into space today is flying for the 7th time.
Stage 2 FTS has saved.
Entry transonic.
There we heard that the first stage is transonic, meaning it's traveling near the speed of sound. One thing to note, we may or may not have ground station coverage to confirm SECO 1 live. If that happens, if we happen to lose that ground station coverage before we're able to confirm that second engine cutoff, we'll tune into the nets.
Stage 2 in terminal guidance.
We'll tune into the nets and wait for confirmation when we connect to the next ground station.
Stage 1 landing burn.
There we can see the landing burn has begun for the first stage, targeting a landing on our drone ship. Of course, I still love you.
Stage 1 landing leg deploy. Stage 1 landing confirmed.
There you can see Falcon 9 has successfully landed on our drone ship. Of course, I still love you.
And back shutdown.
Marking the 168th overall landing of an orbital class rocket, including F9 and Falcon Heavy missions.
Nominal parking orbit.